China, defense cooperation, Indian Ocean region, Indo-Pacific, MQ-9 Reaper drones, India-US defense trade. These are the keywords that will define US Secretary of Defense Lloyd Austin's first international trip to Asia, more importantly, his first visit to India starting tomorrow, the 19th of March. You're watching TV9 Digital. I am Adarsh Vepachedu. During his visit, Lloyd Austin will be meeting his counterpart Raksha Mantri Rajnath Singh and other government officials. A boost to India-US defense cooperation, a free, prosperous and open Indo-Pacific and Western Indian Ocean region are the target. I had a word with Air Marshal B.K. Murli to try and understand how the United States is positioning itself with respect to China and what this visit means to India and Asia in that aspect.
Biden is not mincing words, and he is actually telling China to back off. And they have brought in all the places where China has entered into a serious conflict with its neighbors. And in addition to that, one China policy and the China trade policy. In fact, they have been making, absolutely crystal clear statements about what China is doing and what the world at large needs to do to contain. Immediately after coming to power, he actually establishes what is known as the Department of Defense Chinese Task Force. And Lloyd Austin, the Secretary of Defense of the United States, is heading the task force. And this task force is basically to contain the what he describes the raising China in the Indo-Pacific region. China.
Apart from India, the United States Secretary of Defense will also be visiting South Korea and Japan. Just recently, the leaders of Quad countries met to propagate a secure tradeway in the Indian Ocean region. While US, India, Japan and Australia did not mention China in the meeting, having a secure tradeway in the Indian Ocean region simply means keeping China in check. Here's what the Air Marshal had to say in this regard.
They came to an agreement saying that there is a need to strengthen, the Indian Ocean region area so that that China does not actually establish a monopoly like the way it has done in East China Sea and South China Sea. That is also very, very significant. Otherwise, Quad was actually, it's almost a dead organization, but now they have revived it, and Biden administration is doing a lot.
Now, what does India stand to gain from this visit? For one, we could have a development on the MQ-9 Reaper drones deal with the United States.
US administration was actually they had made two offers to India about the MQ-9 Reapers, but we did not take it. Then once again, the Indian Navy was the first actually service to go ahead with the drones. And then after the issue was sorted out between the three services, now a case for 30 drones now have been projected.
MQ-9 Reaper drones are unmanned aerial vehicles capable of remotely controlled or autonomous flight operations, and they pack a massive punch. The Indian Armed Forces need these drones to counter the threats from both China and Pakistan.
Yes, we have a chance, and then, Reapers armed with Hellfire missiles are the most powerful, aerial platform the world has ever known till now. And then there are many actually firstly battle tested, and then we know for a fact that what the Reaper can do. It's in fact it is a high altitude, long endurance, drone, and then there is exactly what India needs at this moment to counter China and Pakistan.
Unfortunately, during the Trump administration, when the US Secretary of State Mike Pompeo visited India, we could not crack this very deal.
Under the guise of defending its own sovereignty. But Mike Pompeo's visit to India was a washout because we did not really press for those MQ-9 Reapers as well as, the long-range drones of the Indian Navy.
But the Biden administration's policy seems to be more aggressive towards China than Trump's. And this could mean advantage India, as we could have US on our side against China more comprehensively. Under Joe Biden, it also looks like India will be leaning more and more towards the United States than Russia, not just in terms of defense, but trade as well. So what do you have to say about Lloyd Austin's visit? Do you feel this could mark the beginning of a closer, more evolved relation with the United States? Do share your thoughts in the comment section below. If you like the content that I've shared, make sure you like and share this video. And yes, subscribe to TV9 News on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram and Twitter. Many thanks for watching.